hopefully we're growing at a pace to where instead of 8,000 members, we have 15,000. That would be ideal. If we don't help our communities, and if we don't protect what the giants have left before us, it won't look that way. We will dwindle. So moving forward, we need to be better stewards of the resources we have.
I think Masonry in the next 5 to 10 years is going to be an amazing growth in new members. We've seen an upsurge the last couple of years and a lot more interest from younger men to want to be a part of an organization such as ours. So I think that you're going to see an upsurge in total membership and a lot more offerings and a broader scope of offerings to those members. Secondly, I think that you're going to see more lodges within our jurisdiction actually, for the benefit of their organization, merge in the sense that the buildings are just a building. The lodge is the brothers. And being able to merge those buildings so that they can better serve the brothers in the lodge and the community and the families involved is going to make a large difference over the next 5 to 10 years. We're going to see, I think, a massive amount of growth in that respect.
I believe membership will increase within 5 years. When we hit the 10-year, there's going to be a shift. Within 10 years, there's going to be quite a few lodges in this jurisdiction that are going to be questioning whether or not their properties are liabilities or assets. I see consolidations, not merges, but I can see, particularly around the Puget Sound area, where there may be only a few buildings, let's say Seattle, and more lodges will be meeting in them rather than having 5, 6, 7 buildings in that area.
I think we're at an inflection point. I think that we are, as the Grand Secretary likes to say, we are hitting that point where in the next couple of years we'll be able to say that there's been a growth in membership rather than a decline. We're seeing a generational shift from generation to generation as some of the old oaks of Masonry pass through the portals, and some of the new guys have to step up and take account. It's funny, you become one of the old guys. I had a past master in Stilichon Lodge call me a legitimizer when I was a young Mason. He said, "You're going to be a legitimizer in your lodge," and that has largely come to pass now. I think Freemasonry will very likely see further consolidation in the next 5 years until we hit that inflection point where we start to rebound again. I do think that this is a critical juncture for us, and I'm really glad that we have those 6 supports that the Grand Lodge team has embraced. Membership experience, Sonic education, leadership and management, technology, beyond the lodge, and philanthropy. I think those can serve as the framework for a lodge to evaluate itself so that it can determine if it wants to be on the right side of that inflection point. We can all take a good hard look at our lodges and see where we are in those 6 different measures and develop initiatives and programs so that when we get to the 10-year mark, we can see that we're thriving and that we have deeply engaged and intentional Masonry.